Howdy, howdy, everybody. Hello, hello. Welcome, welcome. Let's go on Root Reducer, Danieldo. Hey there, Miss Achiever. I'm going to go swimming in a river. No, I think that would be an insane decision. Let's go on Storm. Hey there, Yippee-Ki, yay. Let's go on Spork Revolution. Secretly just taking 2 weeks off to play Path of Exile. It could be. It could be. I've heard a lot of hype over the new league for Path of Exile. Something long overdue, which is an actual in-game currency market to try to bypass the frankly miserable experience that is trying to trade in Path of Exile. Hey there, Dr. Quandary. Thanks for 19 months. One sec. Gotta tweak a couple things here. Awesome Saucer. Thanks for the converting the Prime sub to a tier 1. Got some pre-roll thanks to catch up on too. Chunt with the Prime sub in 33 months. Saying happy birthday. The Plasma Wolf entering month 5 out of 6 gifted from yours truly. You're welcome. And thank you at the same time for subbing to me, courtesy of me. Invector, thanks for 6 months of support. Always a pleasure to have you. And a hello to everybody else who's tuned in. Super awesome coffee with the Prime sub in 11 months too. Thank you, thank you. Merry vacation in advance. Thanks for 6 months. I think if I was ever to go back to Path of Exile, I would try out Solo Self-Found. The whole different orb currency of Path of Exile is really fascinating to me with how crafting ends up working out. But when you have access to a multiplayer market, actually using these orbs for their ostensibly intended purpose of trying to improve your items is generally one of the worst things that you can do with them. But in Solo Self-Found, that's actually what they're for. You can't give them to anybody else, so you have to use them on your own items. And Ascan, thanks for 13 months of support. And yes, you can actually use crafting orbs to make high quality items better than you can just get on the market. But this exists only in a very limited subset, only on the highest available item level items, only on very specific subtypes of items would you ever consider trying to craft anything. And so the 99% of other available item levels and item types and stuff that you might find, these are all completely worthless for crafting. You would never ever consider it because you would make more money by crafting the highest possible item tier. Whereas in Solo Self-Found, it might be more acceptable to, use some alteration orbs on your level 50 gear because you are currently not strong enough. Well, there you learn that you needed a deterministic path to progression. That is something that player markets can do really well. Trying to rely on random improvements to gear it can be really tough, especially if drop rates have been balanced for that same player market. Yeah, as Nothing to See Here says, when game drop rates are balanced around trade, that can create a frustrating problem, as you say, a slog. But we can look at a couple other games where the opposite is true, where we've disabled trading entirely, made everything account bound, and caused the drop rates to go sky high. Like late stage Diablo 3 is a good example of this. You can't trade anything, but you'll be absolutely showered in really high quality items to the point where leveling up also becomes a slog because you have nearly maxed out stuff very quickly. And so you end up with this late game progression of incrementally making your gear more and more perfect from an almost perfect state, which is also a slog. Jedido Janin, thanks for 53 months of support. Essentially, the faster you give the player upgrades, the more quickly they run out of upgrades to get. As Pinkie Pie says, with E3, it's like a week to get 1% better. Yeah, because you've already spent maybe the first 20 hours getting 100% better with every single hour, or maybe even more than 100%. As you get the initial base levels and Paragon levels for the character, and then you very quickly reach a near maxed out state. Is it defect streak time after the vacation? Sure is. Yeah, sure is. Everything should just be a gotcha. Well, speaking of, we're going to be playing some more Pokerogue later today. We did 2 game-voted games last Saturday. Pokerogue and Tales of My Jaal. Two very different takes on Rogue-style games. Pokerogue is both the game I've played more of and the one that I think got more viewer interest yesterday. So we're going to be revisiting that today. I want to see if we can show off what it might be like to win a standard run. Have I ever played Fights in Tight Spaces? No, I have not actually played it. It almost won the game vote one month, but I don't think it ever actually did win, and I've never played it as far as I can tell. I don't fundamentally disagree with that, Karad Benar. The action RPG genre is definitely stuck in this weird place of not being sure how much to reward the player with gear incrementation and not being sure how much to actually challenge the player. And it actually seems like there's a bit of an antithetical thing here. At all times, players are seeking out the least challenging, quickest to complete content that can acquire the fastest amount of experience or loot per hour, usually trying to sidestep the core gameplay loop in the process. Ostensibly, these gear improvements that you're seeking out are so that you can engage with more challenging gameplay loops, but we've already disincentivized you to do so in the first place. So it's weird. ARPG Auto Battler. That's an interesting one. Interesting. Some of us just like the Excel puzzles. Hey, I respect that. The especially in a game like Path of Exile, the theory crafting in builds is just nearly endless. What are my thoughts on Tome? Pretty cool. I think Tome has a lot of things that would disincentivize me from playing it long term, like really long runs in general, and lots of time spent doing stuff that's not that consequential. I think is maybe the simplest way to put it. But I really like the sort of the under the hood mechanics going on in Tome, and I think I would like to play it a little bit more. I might end up being off stream. I'll probably have some downtime where I have time I want to play on a laptop during the next 2 weeks, so maybe that'll be good good vacation game to try out. And Oshi Boshi with the Prime sub. Welcome to the Cozy Sub Club. Got a lot I want to do today, so why don't we dive right into our first run today. Don't really have enough time to build up a proper silent streak for vacation hits, so I figure we'll just play some rotating runs for maximum fun. We'll do Ironclad first, and then apparently the seed of the week this week is the Silent Seed, so I'll play the Silent Seed of the week after we do Ironclad. And if there's time after that, we can do Defect too. Want to run some predictions today? Sure. You can run a Gamba on our Ironclad run to start out today. Here, you can look at our starting options and the map as well. We have early shops available. We have... Right, that's what I wanted to do. There we go. Oh, okay. Far left looking good. Far left definitely looking good. Juice for Zeus, thanks for the Prime sub and the 15 months plus 1 for max fun. Yeah, Path of Building is its own game. Definitely. Yeah, I've played a fair bit of Path of Exile myself. I had a lot of fun coming up with my own build and even creating a video guide for it long time ago. We'll be traveling for vacation. I'll share some stuff about that and talk about it when I get back. I just think it's bad practice in general to announce publicly on the internet where I'm going to go ahead of time. Hopefully everybody understands. RevBad, thanks for the Prime sub and the 4 months of support. Tom says the most watched videos on the unedited channel are still my old Uber and Siri videos. That's amazing. That's amazing. Yeah, figure folks would get that. Can't be too cautious on the internet these days. And Schmammer and I do owe you a dad joke. Yes, I do. Get those gambles in. We shot. Will we win? Or will we perish as Ironclad? Have I been recognized in the streets? Not yet. Could always happen. I figure it'll happen at some point, right? If I keep doing this long enough, eventually someone will be like, hey. I'll be like, hey. Why does the Ironclad always show up to parties? Because he loves a good bash. All right, I think I'm going to take 100 gold here. We're going to hit one of these early shops. Like this one. Yeah, we're going to go to this one. I like it. Give me the money. Someone is asking about upgrade. You would upgrade Bash if you take it as the initial card upgrade. I don't think upgrading Bash is a bad start for Clad. And it does notably make your first couple of combats a fair bit easier with upgraded Bash. Only you had 1 less health. Block the 3, but I might regret it. We'll see. So far, so good. Maybe Bash Strike. Or 3 strikes, that's fine. Either or. Okay, not a bad first fight. Thunderclap, Sword Boomerang, or Armaments. Consider this one to be one of the worst initial attacks for Clad. Thunderclap's pretty bad also, although not terrible. I think I prefer Armaments. It's like a block plus, essentially 5 block, and upgrade one of the other cards in your hand, which could be a defend, or it could be something else. In this case, we'll take the defend here so I can play a strike. Full block. An easy peasy plus 6 HP here. Very good fight. I don't think the upgrade to the armaments is all that good until you have either a way to retain cards or a way to get more than just 4 cards in hand. Especially with 3 energy, realistically you're playing armaments and then one of the cards that you... and then one card that gets upgraded and then maybe one other card. Unless the card was 2 cost. So upgrading the armaments lets you play maybe one more upgraded card that turn. The cards do get upgraded for the rest of the fight, although most fights are short enough that you're really not going to be redrawing those upgraded cards. So I don't value the redrawed upgrades that much, unless we're talking about specific elite or boss fights. Right now, are there any other better upgrade options? Well, no, not with only 1 card added, but we're going to add a few more cards before we get our first upgrade. Twin Strike is not bad early. I like the damage output, and it upgrades for 4 more damage. Metallicize is not horrible early on, but right now we need to add more damage output to beat our first elite, and I think we want that Twin Strike. I like it over Heavy Blade. Twin Strike, even though it hits, I guess you can think of it only twice, it's still better than hitting once in terms of scaling with strength. So Twin Strike is still surprisingly effective when combined with strength scaling. I would love an early relic here. Let me click a few times. Ow. 2 clicks for a Centennial puzzle. Well worth it, in my opinion. Holy heck, and we get offered membership card, too. Usually, one would pick the membership card, no hesitation here. The only reason I haven't already bought it is that I don't think we can also then afford offering. Let me double check that. An offering with puzzle is very strong. Mr. Fortress, thanks for the Prime sub and the 8 months of support. Minus... we have 65, yeah, we can't afford this afterwards. So if we wanted this offering really badly, then we shouldn't buy the membership card. But I think I'll be buying membership card. It's pretty good. Yeah, I can't find second membership card. Truth. If I had any strength at all, on sale limit break would seem kind of cool. Card remove is fine. We could remove a strike. Ironclad is usually pretty happy about that. How much do I like an upgraded Metallicize? They're pretty good. If you pick a base one, how important is an upgrade for it? Not very, but it does help. 1 block per turn doesn't sound like a lot, but it really does add up. Especially if you've got Barricade going on. The Metallicize upgrade is even better. Is Heavy Blade worth considering? I don't think so. Not paying money for. I'm thinking about maybe Dramatic Entrance, but I don't think so. I could also do something weird like discard Power Potion, buy Blood Potion, drink the Blood Potion, replace the Blood Potion with an Attack Potion. Then we're at full health and we have an Attack Potion. I want to fight 3 elites. That's not a terrible idea. But since I already have 2 potions, I don't think so. I'm going to remove a strike here is what I'm going to do. Let's just lose one of those. They're stinky. Alright, draw many cards. You got it. Got another potion, down to 10% potion chance here. Battle Trance. That means having the armaments upgraded it is going to be worth it. Give me that. Sleeping Spectre, thanks for subbing for 6 months in advance. Getting yourself that discount for the bulk purchase. Thank you, thank you. Very casually. Yeah, very casually. That tends to happen in Vector. That does tend to happen. It's gonna get worse. Game's hard. Surprisingly so. Might look like a kid's game, but... it slaps harder than a kid's game. Is the downside of Battle Trance non-trivial? It sure can become non-trivial. As you add more draw effects to your deck, Battle Trance can become more of a problem. And I find it most of a problem when I'm trying to do Dark Embrace things. Every time you exhaust a card, draw a card. Playing Battle Trance means you shut off the Dark Embrace for the rest of the turn, and that can be a real problem. Alright, hit me for 8. Okay, we can do 18 plus 14. That won't kill, but it will with the Fire Potion. Sounds good to me. Oh, actually, we can do more. Hold on. Battle Trance might draw strike pluses. It's not going to make it for a kill, though. Not quite. Blood Vial, healing us 2 per fight. I like that. Exactly, Deathraw. If you're doing Dark Embrace things, it does probably mean that you can just exhaust the Battle Trance. So I usually think the Battle Trance is still worth it. Feed, by the way. Feed with Armaments Plus, by the way. That's pretty sick. I can actually just directly upgrade Feed here, too. We are on. Thank you so much for the Prime sub. Welcome, welcome. To, as they say, the Cozy Sub Club. But who is they? Exactly. Never was made clear in the lore. And upgrade Feed directly. Let us always be a Feed Plus. And I guess we take the event before the Elite? Question mark. Yeah, might as well, right? This way? Not this way? The same nodes, just event Elite Fight rather than Elite Fight event. Could backfire in a couple ways. If this is Gremlin gives us a curse, that's pretty bad, but we could get a heal, we could get potions, we could get a fight that gives me a potion, stuff like that. Potion Belt. Speaking of potions, get in here. Now we can hold more potions. That's pretty strong. Are the fight, elite, and event all the same regardless of which direction we go? The event could potentially be different. The elite and the fight should be the same. I'm not sure the event is guaranteed to be the same if we take it on a different floor. But yeah, regardless of which way you go, for example, this elite, or this elite, or this elite, or this elite, they'll all be the same elite. Regardless of which one you path to. It's just a question of how many elites you're fighting. And that should be the same for the regular combats as well. But I don't fully understand how the game pulls the event. I think it could end up being different. In this case, it's a fight against a bunch of slimes. They have just a little bit too much health. So just kill the 14 health one and defend. Take 7. We're going to eat one of them for sure. Armaments Plus with the Centennial is going to be insane here. We just have all upgraded cards. So this is actually not that bad. Potion time? I don't think so. Honestly, I think what happens here is we take 7 damage on turn 1, and then we're done. And so that actually means we're going to gain health from this fight. Often considered a root fight, but it's really not that bad. If you can just play a bunch of attack cards. Really not that bad. Upgrade everything. This is 9. So I'd have to take quite a bit of damage to play Feed, or I could double defend. We block for 21, take 0. Let's do that. Wait until next turn. likewise. Let's do this. Slow and steady here. If I can do feed, defend, defend, that'd be perfect. I can. Good. So again, we only took 7. And we healed for 8, plus the 4 from feeding. So we took 7, healed 12. We're actually up 5 health here. So really not a bad fight at all. Do we want Ghostly Armor or Anger? I think we're looking for more damage at this moment. Anger is pretty good, especially with Hexaghost coming up. A self-duplicating attack would be quite good. At the moment, feels like we might need to keep this Power Potion as a back pocket answer to Hexaghost. Oh, that's weird, Super Awesome Coffee. There are situations where saving and quitting in an event node can lead to a different event getting loaded. And it looks like you ran into that. It's a really good Power Potion fight, but I think we should just tank damage for this fight. Yeah, I need to keep the Power Potion for Hexaghost currently. Can't just win that fight with 100 health. That's not how that works. So I'll take 5 here, so we'd roll 8. Hopefully we can armaments our deck momentarily. Let's see, if I armaments, strike, anger, feed, that is... yes, that'll kill. Take 5 more. Definitely concur. Armaments has been really good so far, and that's because of the added card draw. Normally, Armaments won't do this much work, but when you have a Battle Trance and a Centennial Puzzle, and we're able to draw way more cards in our hand, it's really big deal. Really big deal. Very strong. This fight wasn't too bad either, without any potion help. Nice. Yeah, one's Pocket Watch right now. We're about to get it. Dang. Ornamental Fan is pretty sweet though, as that'll give us 4 block if we play 3 attacks in 1 turn, and the Anger makes that pretty doable. Reaper is here. Yeah, Reaper plus Feed is a no-brainer. When you have lots of max health, healing becomes even more valuable. We're already begging for strength, so adding the Reaper is also a no-brainer from that perspective, because we're going to add strength gain wherever we find it. Willie Worstitian, thank you so much for the Prime sub. You keep watching, I'll keep streaming. Sounds like a deal to me. Is Bash Anger Feed a kill here? That would be 8 plus 9 plus 18. Yes, that will kill you. Delicious. Dark Embrace is here. Is it any good, though? We have literally nothing that says exhaust except for Reaper, so no, it's actually quite bad. Right now, we are pressed for short-term output, and I think the Uppercut is going to help a lot here by allowing us to renewably apply Weak and Vulnerable. It's also a fun little Ornamental Fan thing. We could do Uppercut, Anger, and a 1-cost attack and get block at the same time. So as much as I love Dark Embrace as a card, I think we have to be taking Uppercut here. We'll take the Uppercut. And once again, we realistically have to kill this elite without using our potion, because we need the potion to be able to kill Hexaghost. So we still don't have actual strength. Let's upgrade the Battle Trance. What if you click Bad Shockwave? Bad Shockwave is better than no Shockwave, is my answer. Let's see. Armaments, Twin Strike, Strike is actually more damage than Strike, Strike, Twin Strike, right? Strike, Strike, Twin Strike is 22. Armaments, Twin Strike, Strike is 23. Cool. Then we have all these upgraded for next time. Good morning, Faylee. Given the choice of Inflame or Spot Weakness, in this position, I would take the Inflame, because I absolutely cannot afford to miss Spot Weakness against Hexaghost. That said, I think Spot Weakness is the better card, generally. This is going on for 2 more turns, huh? Probably we don't defend then. Here we go, we get to do Uppercut, Strike, Anger. Do I need to Battle Trance or anything like that? Which eggs do I take in Pokerogue? You mean which machine do I use? Usually the shiny one. As shinies are the hardest thing to get. They're all valid for different reasons, though. I think we want to play the Battle Trance here. If we draw feed, it'll kill. If we don't, then we don't. We don't. Gotta be Armament, Strike, Strike to kill. I could do Reaper block a bit and then feed if we want to lower our health. Going to Hexaghost, actually, that might be worth it. Hold on. Let's see. We heal for 5. Go to 52. Take 23 after playing Arma. 52 minus 23. Puts us to 29. Then we feed for... and Burning Blood for plus 10. And then 2 more from the Blood Vial. We'll start Hexaghost with 41 health. That's totally worth it, actually. Hey, Bronze Scales. That'll help. And good Shockwave. We've got bad Shockwave. Now let's take good Shockwave. And I think I upgrade the Uppercut. Could upgrade Shockwave instead, but we have armaments. It doesn't matter. I could even rest here if I wanted to. Looking like a Snecko deck? Yes, it is. Definitely. Especially if I take Demon Form from the boss. That'd be really good. Demon Form into Snecko Eye. Yeah, let's do Shockwave, actually. For this fight, Shockwave. Yeah, resting into Hexaghost. It seems like a weird choice, right? Do I still feel the need for the Power Potion? We got good Shockwave and Bronze Scales. That will help, but I still think we're going to be a little bit short here before Inferno. Let's add a Demon Form and seal the deal here. Now it's an easy fight instead of a hard one. Is Reaper ever a good upgrade? It's not as bad as it gets panned for constantly, but usually it's not the best upgrade. The big key with the Reaper upgrade is that it's 1 more healing per enemy you hit. So if you're hitting 3 enemies, you're going to get 3 more healing from that upgraded Reaper, and 3 healing is a big deal. Even more valuable if that 1 additional damage gives you more than 1 because you're rounding with vulnerable. So if you have Paper Frog, for example, upgrading Reaper could be pretty good. That said, if you have any strength sources, better to upgrade those first. So it's generally not worth it. Strike. That's fine. Feed next turn, no problem. Easy peasy. Delicious. We do not get a real demon form, however, we do get offered that offering that we wanted before. That's going to make the armaments even better than before as well. Impervious or Barricade could be nice. I don't think we're generating excess block all that easily, although we have some of the important pieces to be able to do so. That said, I think just adding more aggro to the deck is probably the way to go. Would I say bosses or elites are harder? They have different requirements. I would say generally bosses punish you harder for failing to meet their requirements, but typically have easier requirements to meet. But yeah, if you don't have the answer to a boss, you're just dead. Stormy Petrol with the Prime sub in the 5 months. Back for the metric half year. Heck yeah. Elites are harder because you have to fight them earlier is a valid statement, too. Completely valid. Cursed Key Choker or Empty Cage? I'm cool with Cursed Key here. Totally cool with Cursed Key. Cage could be cute, dunking 2 cards, but I think we'll struggle on 3 energy with this deck. We've got 2 cost cards, we really want to be able to play them. And Cursed Key is the easiest way to do that. Don't like Velvet Choker that much with Anger and Offering and such. This definitely limits our ability to combo later on. What is too big of a deck for Watcher? What? I don't think there is such a thing as a upper limit there. If you've got Scry and Scrawl and Meditate, then a very large deck of cards can be perfectly good. Watcher does typically prefer smaller and more consistent, but there can be completely valid reasons to have tons of cards. Give me that key. I think this relic will be key to our victory. When is Study takeable? Definitely with Dead Branch it is. It does struggle to be takeable other times. Okay, we can go to a shop here instead. Fight this elite and this elite. Maybe these 2 as well. Let's fight elites. Let's draw many cards. Uppercut Bash Anger? That feels like the smartest play here. Wait, then we get to eat. Delicious! Rug with a plus. Sounds good to me. A good block card. Apotheosis is here. It's pretty cheap. Guria is here. We can use that pretty easily too, because especially if we also buy the Apotheosis. I can buy Apotheosis Guria here. Wait, can I? Hold on. No, I can't. Do I value Apotheosis less with big draw and armaments? Definitely, yeah, we do. Cleave for only 13 gold. Souvenir's pretty good, blocking the first debuff each fight. Yeah, we could do Apo Clockwork Souvenir Remove is pretty valuable if we were to get Apotheosis, although we don't actually need it. What if... How good is Guria? Evaluate. I'd have to skip this elite to get strength. That's still pretty good, though. That is a good Guria. Let's do it. Let's do it. Yeah, it's rare to buy a Gurya, but when it's half price, it's actually kind of reasonable. Only kind of, though. We'll do 18. Do that. You would dare. Take 2 this way. If I play Offering, I take 6. 6 is more than 2. Just kill him. Get a Heart of Iron. That's a nice potion. 6 Metallicize. And here's some strength. Spot Weakness. If the enemy intends to attack, gain 3 strength. I kind of like that idea, Terra Earth. Generally speaking, though, rogue-type games are opposed to anything that would have cross-run interactions. We're philosophically opposed to the idea that one run can influence another. Taking 4 is actually good. Okay. We'll defend Twin Strike here. That means Mystic will probably attack me, actually. And I guess that's fine. Guess that is fine. No need to Offering yet. Delicious. And nutritious. Health going up. Feel No Pain is here. Would like a Feel No Pain, please. Not hugely good immediately, but I think the long-term potential is enormous for such a thing. So we'll wait on that. I don't know if that's wise, but here we are. Cool. Cool-ish. Get lots of free block next turn, I guess. Good for me. He still feels some pain. It's true. 10 by 2, yikes. Do that much damage. That'll kill you. I'm not here to kill you yet. Well, maybe I should be. You know what? I'm out of here. Terrifying. With Spot Weakness and Feel No Pain, would I rather take Apotheosis or Gurya? Oh, like if I... Now knowing what I'm going to get, do I still feel like I made the right choice? Reasonably, yeah. I mean, we can just upgrade these, right? We can still have these upgraded eventually and still have Gurya. Seems pretty cool. Boomerang is almost good now. If you double tap feed, does it increase twice? No, because it has to get a kill to increase the max health, and you cannot have both of the double tapped feeds individually get a kill, as they would have to do. You can do that with Omniscience, though. You can Omniscience Lesson Learn and get 2 upgrades, as long as you kill 2 targets. How about double tap Havoc Feed? Oh, that's a good question. I feel like it tries to play the attack twice against the same random target, but I don't actually know. And yes, you could also just Omniscience Feed with some sort of multicolor effect. You're just playing with more than one color. Alright, does hurt a little bit to dodge this first elite, but the +1 strength I imagine will be worth it. Oh, and we do get mutagenic strength, so for those who were saying Souvenir was just 3 strength, it could have been. But now we could also have Jax if we want to. This is a pretty good Jax deck. I haven't taken Jax in a long time. Let's do it. Lose health, gain strength. That'll draw us cards with puzzle, potentially. We have tons of healing. And I'm going to upgrade Jax. Probably, actually. No, we're going to lift, of course. Hey there, Kuchoni. Do I play modded? I have a bunch of mods that we use that improve the look of Slay the Spire a little bit so that I can share more information with the stream. But we do not use any gameplay mods for the core stream content. On Thursday, we're going to play with some content mods. We'll be doing, I think, more Biomes and Chimera Cards mods in celebration of everything Twitch. So we do break out content mods occasionally, but not all that often. This is the largest type of chest. I'll mess with this. What do you got? Shame and a Toxic Egg and 82 gold. Yeah, so about that Apotheosis. Check it out. Draw me some cards. The power. Yeah, you died of Fire Potion. Do you? I do want to play that, huh? I do want to play that. Alright, let's color this potion then instead. Apotheosis is here. Or Good Instincts are here. I guess I'll just play Apotheosis in this fight. That seems pretty fine. Reaper heals us to full when we draw it. Potentially. This does 40 gajillion damage. Oh, I should play Feel No Pain before I did that. Whoops. Heck. My bad. -4. Except I'm healing to full, right? It doesn't matter. Close enough. Ceramic Fish. 9 gold per card we add. Where's the click all button? I guess I'll take the Offering Plus. Seems good. Spicy. Yeah, gee, twist my arm, will ya? Poor plant. Never had a chance. Kill it, right? Because of thorns. Curse you, bronze scales. Worth it. This is pretty good. Random zero-cost attack and exhaust. Warcry is also good, actually. You know what? Give me the Warcry. It can get shame out of our hand. It can get feed out of our hand. These are both important. We can go for the Burning Elite and remove our curse, or I can just take 2 elites. Yeah, we have a lot of money, so this is a pretty good shop. Getting the Burning Elite out of the way here is also quite nice. Let's do that. Let's fight that Burning Elite. No shame in fighting the Burning Elite. I get it. Preserved Insect seems pretty good. Shrug it off for 3 gold. Shrug it off plus seems really good. 3 gold. That's it. I'll take second spot weakness as well. Yeah, second spot seems pretty good. That leaves us with not enough for Flash of Steel. We could buy a blood potion. Do I need a blood potion? Not really. Not really. And a dad joke for the crowd, courtesy of Saturny Luna. Your name made me think of this. Why was Saturn embarrassed after getting out of the bath? Because it left a ring in the tub. No refunds. That was awful. You're welcome. Uh-oh. My face? Okay, I could kill it, but then I'm not eating it. Taking 12 currently. We're fine. I will wait. I will wait. Totally worth it. Do we want to flex? I don't think we do. Without a way to keep it or anything. What about a boomerang? It is looking a bit better now. Actually, yeah, I probably do want boomerang. Blood for Blood is also pretty good, as we can often make that 0 cost with double offering jacks. Actually, Blood for Blood is pretty spicy. Alright, you can come along, Blood for Blood. It's like a free attack that hits really hard. Speaking of hitting really hard, what we're about to do to this nerd. My hit points. Where have they all gone? Delicious. We get even more max health from this pair. We're up to 133. How's it going, Curly Bird Man? Do I provide refunds? Absolutely not. What's the difference between this channel and a university with no money to afford rhenium? There is no difference. Both of them have no refunds. Palada EX, thanks for the Prime sub and the 19 months of support. There's a good card. Heavy Blade Plus. That's the chonkest that we want. Whirlwind's also decent. But I want the bonk. I do want the bonk. And I want the lift. Premium. Any need to strength potion here. Would make this faster, sure. 40% chance, yeah, I'll use one potion here. Wouldn't say it's strictly necessary, but it does help. It's to be upgraded. Perfect. Use the uppercut to remove your artifact. Everyone gets shockwaved. Great turn. Just do everything. Gain all of the strength, apply all the debuffs, and now, with our quote-unquote normal turns that remain, we can just smack everything to death quite easily. Good. Kill you, I guess. Kill them both. Bonkus. Okay, we could kill you. Wouldn't result in a feed. Currently, I'm going to have to tank Hyper Beam to land feed, though. Forget it. You're dead. The Plebiscide, thanks for 18 months of support. Okay, this limit break is pretty good. We have Gurya with 3 stacks, so this is at minimum gain 3 strength, which is very good. Could have fed on one of the minions? No, the minions don't activate the fatal keywords, so you don't gain max health for eating a minion. Specifically says, triggers whenever this card kills a non-minion enemy. So minions do not count for devouring. Runic Cube seems insane though, right? I draw a lot of cards already. Actually, this will cause overdraw problems. Maybe it's not that good. Other options are Mark of Pain or Sozu though. Meh. I do kind of wish I'd looked at that Brutality a bit more seriously, because with Runic Cube, Brutality would have been very good. Still means Bloodletting is insane if we find one, though. Let's take it. Whenever we lose health, draw 1. Bianca Cates, thanks for the tier 2 sub. Give me a 1. Give me another 1. What do you get? 2. No, that's what you got. Thanks for the tier 2 sub. You got it. We feel about the merchants. You want to fight 3 elite? Can I even fight 3 elite? No. 2 is the maximum, according to this map. Lame. Alright, well, I'll fight 2 elites then. Sure. Yeah, Beat of Death with Runic Cube is very good. That's for sure. This turn is gonna hurt. Ow. Bonk. All I have is offerings. I guess I'll play one. Seems good. Take all of my health back, and I will kill you. I'll take another Shrug Plus. Pretty hard to have too many of those cards. Hello? Leave the Reaper in the draw pile, or the discard pile, rather. Let's take the feed now. Good enough for me. Whoa, second win plus looking pretty spicy. Exhaust all non-attack cards in our hand, gaining block for each one. Do like that quite a bit. Take another event. Double orb walkers would have been good. How about 275 gold for a curse? Deal, I'm pretty sure. Oh man, we might be stuck with a bad curse. We have second win, though. With membership card, that's, oh yeah, actually 284. Even better than expected. Yo. Let's freaking go. How often do I get to afford one of my favorite combos in a single shop here? Chemical X Transmutation. Get on board. Also Limit Break. Also probably dual wields. Shuriken? I don't think so. No, we don't need Shuriken. Too slow. Way too slow. Yeah, Ornamental Fan is only 5 block per combat, so we're going to gain maybe a little bit more than 1 strength per fight with Shuriken, which is not enough to be worth it. We're not actually activating it very often. This is a decent explosive potion. Where's Reaper? Oh, that's even better, actually. I'll just go ahead and triple feed here. That sounds good. Though, can I? At least double feed. Actually, that's what the explosive potion is for. Aha! Delicious! Evolve Plus. Not horrible. The Pope with the Prime sub. Happy Tuesday to Tuesday. Take another Warcry. Of course. Double secret technique, secret weapon. Can secret technique Warcry so I can put something on top? That's fun. Maybe put secret weapon on top. Do that. But is weird. So I think... Oh no, I needed secret technique actually. Heck. Foolish. Right, does that mean it's Snecko oil time? Looks like it probably is. This will not kill her. That's more like it. Okay, this does kill her if I want to. I can just kill right now. I'm cool with that, actually. Sounds good. Bottled Lightning. Choose a skill to be in the opening hand. How about Offering? Any reason not to pick Offering here? I don't think so. It's too much card draw, maybe, is the good reason not to do it. It actually draws 9 cards with Centennial Puzzle and Runic Cube. Yeah, so I should have chosen the Offering minus, except it really doesn't matter that much. Let's put feet on top. No dual wielding from me. Very well. Seems perfectly fine. Get spiked. We passed the point of needing Whirlwind. I have a Chemical X. Take that. Good talk. Also, take the Normality. That's what Gambler's Brew is for. Yeah, we're stuck with that, unfortunately, is the problem. For at least a little while. Or are we? Just delete it. We lose a few other important things, but that's okay. Tasty. We get Vajra, more strength. Just what we wanted, and a real Dark Embrace is here. Welcome. Perfect. Absolutely perfect. Let's upgrade that Dark Embrace. Gnome Saying with the Prime sub in 55 months. Thank you. Sweater Kittens with the Prime sub in 15 months. Endurin with the Prime sub and 29 months. Thank you all. Just don't draw any cards, hey? Could kill them all. I don't want to kill all of them, though. At least one of them. And there's a real demon form. Feels unnecessary, actually, because we have the limit breaks. I think I'm going to skip that. Do not think we need the demon form. Seems good. So now we know where feet is. Makes it easy to get to. That is way too much damage, apparently. Whoops. Three. There we go. Let's grab a headbutt. Headbutt with limit break. Is it still necessary to feed? No, I think we're actually at the perfect amount of health, perhaps. Let's take an event. It's a fight. Rip. My lethal. Die to spikes, nerd. What health value do I think makes a run almost unlosable? The most you realistically need is enough to survive 67 from hearts, plus 3x15 from hearts, plus some beat of death. So about 150 is usually the really sweet spot, as then you can just face tank the entire first cycle of hearts and still be fine. I could dual wield a headbutt so I can keep headbutting limit break. That's funny. Don't need to do that, though. Once is enough, I think. Probably. Hopefully. Do love that idea, though. Bruh. Got a fire potion to kill the awakened one on turn 1. That's nuts. Oh no. Help. No, we're fine. Hit points are a resource. Doesn't seem that awake to me. Bonk, I guess. I guess so. Heal me. Fine. No longer seems fine. Oh dear. Help. Might be a Gambler's Brew here. Don't have to, though. But yeah, I can't kill it now. So we take quite a bit. Or I use the Gambler's Brew. Got enough money for a new potion. I'll just gamble here. Seems a bit better. Kill now. Let's do it. No need to feed. Oh, could we have killed with Fire Potion? That might have been the better choice, actually. Use the Fire Potion instead of the Gambler's Brew. Did not even occur to me to do that. If I'm being honest. Played those in a different order. That's fine. Maybe. No attacks, huh? There we go. Team is fine. Easy fight. GG. Two thump, two thump, two thump, a deep pulsing dread can be felt throughout the room. Is this the heart of the Spire, the source of us finally getting to remove normality? You ready your card remove? It costs 2,202 gold. Have I been here before? An amazing year. Perhaps the best year ever. Particularly enjoyed when the upcoming candidate for galactic president challenged the incumbent to a dance-off. Highlight of the year. Let's upgrade Jax, I guess. Eugene Gadir, thanks for the Prime sub and the 10 months. Finally made the full metric year. And Huzla with 20 months. 2 metric years. The power. Okay, remove normality immediately. Even more strength for the elite fight. Very cute. Cultist Potion seems pretty good for the heart fight. Do I have any strong political leanings? Let's put it this way. If I did, I certainly wouldn't advertise them on the internet. Take the bag of marbles, too. we actually got the unupgraded better, quote-unquote, offering. No overdraw with this one. Cool. Let's just gain 6 strength, I guess. And then shockwave some nerds. Guess you die on turn 1. Could dual wield the Twin Strike for funsies here. It's an interesting option. Let's play Warcry here. I've got Feel No Pain. I guess Elite, if I have to. Easy peasy. Chunkus. David with the Prime sub in the 14 months. And One Eternal with the Prime sub. Thank you, thank you. Oh, and we got a second Heart of Iron. That's even juicier. How do I rate the Panache upgrade? It's fine. It's if you're activating it often, it's pretty dang good. It's not really required, though. I mean, it says X on it, right? Let's grab another one. That sounds cute. Lose the fire pot, get, yeah, this is a sick lineup of potions for the heart. Let's go, Mr. Heart. Armed and armored. We're ready to go. Play Jax first. Avoid overdrawing with offering here. Draw 5 cards from Jax. Pretty amazing. And then if we keep playing cards and keep taking damage, we'll keep drawing cards. For better, for worse. Possibly for worse. Stop. No. You go on top. Max damage. Or played Bash, whatever. Does not matter. Hand of Greed. Tour, I guess. Oh, yes. Now we're on to the good stuff. Double Limit Break. Juicy. Please draw me 1 billion cards. Thanks. Perfect. 576 damage. And Ice Wolf. Why did the Ironclad keep having to discard his gloves when he was in France. Because he kept breaking limits. No refunds. You reap what you sow, Twitch chat. GG. GG. The heart has been bonked. GG. A fun time was had by all. You want your brain cells back? I have an unfortunate truth for you, which is that they can never come back. You're gone. Hey out to the believers. You got it. Embracing the dark. We did it. That was Les Miserable. Hey there, Torpote. I have tried the board game. Definitely on the time-consuming side, but pretty cool if you've got a group of interested friends who want a deck build together. How strongly motivated am I to reach 20 win streaks? It's not consuming me. It's more of like an overarching goal while I strive to improve at each of the 4 characters, which I feel like we have measurably done for both Ironclad and Silent thus far. My win rate. So the win rate command spouts out for this year. If you want a better idea of our overall win rate, look at win rate from 2022 or even win rate, let's see, 2020 to 2024. Will it spin out a combined win rate for that? Yes, it will. So those two numbers are very close to our overall win rates in Spire. We've lost a little bit on defect. Stayed remarkably, the 2022 average and the 4-year average are remarkably close to each other. Did I code the bot myself? No, that credit belongs to the incredible Fayley, who has coded the heart of Baylor bot and made it such a knowledgeable, interactable machine that it is. Fayley there in Twitch chat, thank you for all the hard work on the bot. It's an amazing device. Baylor bot knows all. And yeah, I'm hoping that with Spire 2 coming up, we'll be able to have BaylorBot do some similarly useful functions for the second game. It's going to be up to the devs to make the information of the game easily accessible, but I have reason to believe they will. Our win rate in 2023 was a lot lower, especially mostly because of the Mastery Challenge. I think we're at the end, we might have been even abandoning runs that we're not finding the pieces we needed. But yeah, Fayley do be the best. We don't have a launch date for Spire 2. They've said early access is coming in 2025, which is still a ways away. We're definitely going to do another run. Next up, we're going to play Seed of the Week. With Silent. Switch over to the main Baylor account for that. Seed of this week is, I think, cats are cool. Cats are good. So that's going to be the seed we play with Silent. Before that happens, though, Twitch chat, I do need our first break of the day. Going to refill the legs, stretch the water, all that jazz. Let's go an Aphrodisiac. My number one pick for Spire 2, I want a random character button. Let me choose a random character by clicking a button on the main screen. Propaganda. All right, Twitch chat. Back in a few minutes here, and then we're going to dive into the seed of the week. Be right back. All right, folks, the wait is over. How good are cats? That is the question today. We're going to find out as Silence. Got some choices here. Colorless card, Transform 2, or Boss Swap. With Hexaghost being our opponent, I'm maybe more willing than usual to try a Transform 2 here. Looking to me, though, like we might want to take the colorless card. There's a number of pretty good ones for Silent. Dramatic Entrance, Flash of Steel, Trip, Blind. Our Seed of the Week viewer submitted? No, they're chosen by Asuki, who is the organizer for the Seed of the Week. Typically chosen completely blindly, that is, no criteria are used to pick the seed in terms of the actual contents of the seed, in order to prevent any meta strategies from having advantage. That is to say, playing in a particular way because you expect certain patterns in the seed. Yeah, Nasuki just usually picks a funny seed name as a result, because might as well, if all seeds are equally valid otherwise. Does an RNG fix affect the Seed of the Week? Yes, and as a result, you are expected to play Seed of the Week with RNG fix in order to experience the same results as everybody else. RNG fix is required for Seed of the Week. I'm going to pick that colorless card. Dark Shackles, Discovery, or Forethought. These are quite good. I really like Dark Shackles in particular. Although Discovery has its own power. Or powers. Just seems fitting. Let's go with the Discovery. It's fun. It's fun. I like fun. Any tips for improving at Hollow Knight combat? Good question. So a big part of it can be improving your character. Such as collecting more masks and getting, in particular, the upgrades for the nail. Making sure that you are seeking out the blacksmith. If you haven't found a way to upgrade the nail yet, look for one. And if you have, then try to get it upgraded a couple of times. Otherwise, exploring around can help you find tools to make combats more easier. Beyond that, it's usually a question of sort of recognizing the pattern of whatever enemy you're up against, which is a sort of a long way of saying get good, right? Practice against the enemy, figure out how to dodge their attacks, figure out when you're allowed to heal, when you're allowed to do damage, but that's hard to give generalized advice for, I think. But if you're really struggling with a particular boss or area, simply heading in a different direction might well be your best bet. Just like with Elden Ring, do something different until you're ready. Let's see, if I do... We can do 16 to the Gray Slime here. And then next turn I can deal 18. 16 plus 18 is 34, right? Yes. Okay, so let's do this then. We don't get 3 strikes, though. We get the worst possible draw. Oh, well. Do I take a slice? Slice is, I suppose, nice. I don't hate it, floor 1. I'll take it. Jamat with the 30 months, 3 metric years of support. Why not let the poison kill the little slime on the second turn? Well, because then you're weak on turn 2. So you gain 6 damage, but if you're playing 3 strikes, then you lose 6 damage. I suppose it is better to do it that way if you draw fewer than 3 strikes, though. How many tries did it take me to beat the final boss of Hollow Knight? If you're counting... I don't know how to answer this without spoilers about Hollow Knight. Eviscerate versus Backstab. Kind of feeling backstabby today. Although Eviscerate do be a strong card. Darth Ziggler, thanks for the Prime sub and the 15 months. Did I finish BG3? I did, yeah. Did that whole thing off stream. Pretty cool game. I'm hoping they add... that they continue to do post-launch support for that game. I've heard that a patch 7 is coming. It's kind of cool. Let's take Backstab here. Do I want to go to this shop? No, because we're going to this shop, right? Yeah, okay. Take another fight then. Backstab the worm. Yeah, curious to see if they end up doing an enhanced edition like they have for the Divinity Original Sin games. Or if they just call it a day at some point. Hey, a real poison stab. We're fighting Hexaghost. I need a way to kill Hexaghost. This is a good start. I'll take it. Is there any way to get infinite HP increase? Yes. With the gold infinite that you know about, simply purchase potions at the shop until you get a fruit juice. Rinse and repeat. That's the way to get infinite health. Guess we'll let's do event. Might as well be as event second, actually. It could be a curse or something. Do combat event. Hard to develop original content for an established universe? That's real. Especially a universe that's as well established as the Forgotten Realms at this point. It's a lot of lore you have to consult. 41 goes to 38, goes to 35, so don't play the neutralize. That's fine. Got a good split setup for this turn. Pretty bad. Use this. That's a lot better. That was 12 damage to each of the small slimes. Totally worth it. How forgotten is it even? Will I take a quick slash? Seems a bit early for Piercing Whale. What do I think of boss swaps during a streak? Are they too risky due to the bad hits? Great question. Here's a fun take. I think boss swaps are very good if the goal is to get a relatively small streak, say 10 to 20 wins or less. Because then a boost in overall win rate is better than having the small chance of disaster from something like Busted Crown. But if you're trying to do a very large win streak, like if the goal is to get to 50, for example, which is what the Watcher win streak is approximately at, then if you're boss swapping consistently, that small percent chance of a really bad outcome becomes a much bigger problem. And so for attempting to get very large win streaks of 50 or more, I think it's going to require not using boss swaps, because eventually you will run into a Busted Crown swap that you can't win if you keep boss swapping. So if somebody eventually wants to do a, say, 50 streak on Defect, or a 100 streak on Watcher, I think getting to that level would require abandoning Boss Swap. But Boss Swap works very well if you can reasonably string 20 wins together without hitting any Busted Crown. It's not that hard. And so if your goal is 20 or less, then yeah, definitely. And I think for most players, you know, we're probably talking about 20 or fewer wins. So boss swaps are great for streaking, I guess is the ultimate answer here that I'm getting at. If you're still hunting for your first A20 win or your first heart win, swapping for a boss relic can be a really good way to get that win, because you can end up with a very strong start. You only have to get one win right. If you lose the run, try again, get a different boss relic until you get a really good one. Is boss swap on average the strongest option for any individual run? I think minus max health for plus 250 gold is very competitive as well. But generally, yeah, it's pretty dang good. Even though you're losing the starting relic, being up a whole boss relic is really strong. I'm going to take Quick Slash. I don't love it, but I do feel the need for more damage. Just a bit more. Just a bit. Guess I can't get this fire if I want to do that, huh? That's fine. That is fine. Come on, Discovery, give me a corpse explosion. Or just don't exist. That's fine, too. Just don't be real. Predator SB, thanks for the full year. 12 months of support. Plans are pretty good. That could help me take a lot less damage on the tail end here. Ow. Good. Yeah. Saves me 5 next turn, probably. We should have kept the poison stab, actually. Oh, well. Benaway, thanks for the Prime sub in 3 months. Inspired to get Elden Ring. Glad to hear it. That game was very addicting. Feels weird to be finished with it for the stream. Almost don't know what to do. Alright, as much as I don't love it, I will just take another poison stab, so we have a proper answer to Hexaghost here. Then we can look for some decent defensive cards or something. Play Disco. Guess I'll take an Envenom? No, it's still 10. No, 11. Deal 11. Even better. Is it better to defend here and take 1 with Puzzle? I think it might be. But I'm more likely to draw a kill next turn. Give me the money. This Bane is pretty good. If we want more attack damage, we might want 1 more. That Bane is pretty good. Let's do it. Let's do it. We've already done a Soul Level 1 playthrough of Dark Souls 1 on stream. That happened a while back. I did put Dark Souls 3 on our game vote for my return in August. So it'll have a chance to be our next Souls game through that. Let's see, the small bank is only going to be 60 gold, huh? I think I'd rather take the blue key. Do I want to take another fight? Yes, I think. It's an easy one. Good. Very good. Leave you alive. Doesn't feel like this helped. Bummer. Could use a dupe pot to save 11. That's quite a bit of health. With a 40% chance to get new potion, too. What to do? Yeah, I think we probably should use this dupe pot. Let's do it. It's a pretty valuable potion for the upcoming elite. But I still think it's good. Terror to go with our Bane, very strong. Excellent. Now I feel reasonable about fighting this elite, although resting might still be a good idea here. Just to be sure we have enough health, with only one mediocre potion. That's probably for the best. Ah, dang it. Well, we can lose a strike, I guess. Otherwise, I would have had to give up Backstab for a full heal, or Discovery for a full heal. But yeah, let's just lose a strike. It's the knob. You're already just pretty dead. Hey, you're toast, buddy. This can't generate anything. Oh, yeah. I was gonna say, it can't generate anything cool, can it? No, it totally can. Correct. Blue candle with puzzle. Actually like that. Do I take a bouncing flask, a skewer, or neither? I don't totally hate flask here for giving us a better poison option. Very good going into Hexaghost. Let's take flask. Maybe a few too many cards added in Act 1. We've added frickin' 10. But we could be down 2 strikes as well. Oh, heck yeah, membership card. And Burst is here. And Footwork is here. And Incense Burner is here. Seems like a pretty good shop. I can do Burner Footwork or Burner Remove from here. Or Burner Burst. I'm going to buy the Incense Burner, that's for sure. Let's just grab that. Very good relic. Might regret not taking this Footwork. I'm going to opt for Remove here. I am a Remove monkey. It is true. Bane upgrade is very strong. Yes, it is. Let's do that. Bouncing Flask upgrade looks pretty good, too. But with the Terror, I really like the Bane. Very much so. Mario Speedwagon says, I promised my father I'd make fun of the short conversation we just had. I owe the dad a chat joke. So you do. So you do. I'm going to take Wraith Orb here. Alright, now our blocks are kind of bad, but we've done a lot of damage and we've saved a bunch of health already. And I'm more justified in not even bothering to play Survivor here. More damage. Just kill it. It's gonna... No, we're intangible on the buff turn? That's kind of lame. But it's dead the turn after, so it doesn't really matter. Full block the burn. Perfect. Get some money. We're offered 1,000 cuts, a malaise, or a doppelganger. Definitely a fan of malaise. In general, on silent. Love it in Act 2 to shut down the Book of Stabbing. Love it in Act 3 to shut down the bosses, and a few other things besides. Let's take it. Don't really like the 1,000 cuts or the doppelganger that much. Is this a streak run? No, this is the seed of the week. Currently. So we're playing a seeded run. Cats are good is the current week seed. Easy cursed key with blue candle puzzle and the blue key already. That's not untrue. I am eyeing Coffee Dripper. Currently we have no way to heal. Although we do have membership card. And that almost counts. Suppose I don't have a good enough block engine to really like the Coffee Dripper here. Feels bad to add curses to my deck for no reason, though. This definitely could bite us in the butt, though, the Dripper. I'll buy into the key here. With Blue Candle Puzzle, I could see it being good. I could. If we got a Writhe, I would even keep it. Well, this is definitely not the sort of act layout you're happy to have a Coffee Dripper for, let me just tell you that. Elites everywhere. More of a fusion hammer kind of act layout. No shop after the chest. That probably means I'll skip this mid-act chest, even with Blue Candle. Although, if it's the largest type of chest, I might open it. We did on the Clad run. Guess I'll start with one shop. We'll have enough money at the shop to buy a relic or a remove. Another strike remove would be good. We won't have enough money if we go to this one. Although that would mean missing this fire. If I take this, I'm fighting an elite, huh? Hold on. Or we could go this way. Heck. Seems pretty good. We'll draw cards. If I do Neutralize, Bouncing Flask, Bane, I'm already going to draw the extra cards. We do 9 poison this turn, so... yeah, we just kill it easily. We guaranteed get all this. So take 3 and win. Unless you're telling me that drawing... Bouncing Flask now kills. It does not. Okay, yeah, just take 3 and win. I don't see a better line than that. Actually, maybe if I played Neutralize last. Okay, good. It was easy to get a footwork. I'll take it. Yeah, we could have weakened it and then full blocked, but then we're not drawing all 8 cards, so there's a potential to brick the draw, right? I don't know that I like that option. I do like having 10 block on turn 1. I also do like having Clockwork Souvenir. Adrenaline for 90 gold is also decent. Footwork on sale for only 21 gold. I mean, we can get a second footwork here. That's pretty good. Yeah, feet work. 10 block on turn 1 plus feet work. That sounds really good. That's what I'm going to do. Let's do -2 now. Our real well-laid plans would go a long way here. I'll take 1 Piercing Wail. Now that we're in Act 2. Malaise, now would be a good time. Thank you. Now I'm intangible. Perfect snake plant fight. Pretty sick. Thank you, Burner, for making this easy. Flex Potion's pretty good. We've had first backstab, but what about second backstab? With a couple footworks in the deck, I don't hate Dash, actually, for a 2-cost block. Gives us a bit more block density with all the stuff we've added. Works with Terror, too. Let's take a Dash. Can you discover Hand of Greed? No, because I do not believe Discovery can give you colorless cards. Yeah, I believe this is only class cards that it makes. I can take the Curse for a Relic deal anytime I want. I don't want to do it right now. You can discover forward influence on Watcher to get Hand of Greed. That's true. Let's see. What are our important upgrades? We've got quite a few. Footwork, Terror, Malaise are all pretty powerful. Yeah. Let's grab some upgrades here. I think I'm going to do upgrade, 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 fight an elite, upgrade, fight an elite, upgrade. Get lots of upgrades. Maybe we should fight one more elite. One less upgrade, actually. Maybe. Maybe. Let's try that. Tell that bird to quit it. I do want dodge a roll because of the current hand, I guess. Lock 9, play the P-Stab, take 3. Take 3 sounds important. Yeah, that was important. And I'm already feeling really good about adding the dash to the deck. That was a nice draw. Tangible on this turn. Pop. Nice try, swooping nerd. Swooped. Killed you, actually. Well, we're fine. Was a misplay last turn, though. Could have killed the Chosen, blocked the bird. Paired with a plus is pretty sweet. Draw 2, discard 2. An attack pot to go with flex pot? Yes. Although energy potion is pretty good. Actually, against Book of Stabbing, it's really good. Let's go attack pot instead of flex pot then. What do we think? 3 elites? Let's try it. First up, Gremlin Leader. Or like Bleeder. 3 Nightmare. We can Nightmare, Footwork Plus, or Backstab here. Backstab is free. I have to pay for the Footworks. Says I should probably Nightmare the Backstab then. Do I support Bofa? No, I'm more of a Sugma supporter, personally. Alright, play 1 Footwork. I could Energy Pot here, but I'm not going to. Don't ever give up, my child. Slap you as hard as we can. Make you weak. This is perfect. This is actually perfect. Although I am going to play the Ascender's Bane now, because I would like to draw some stuff. Yeah, this is perfect. So we are unable to kill any gremlins. That means we are going to get attacked next turn by Gremlin Leader. Guaranteed. Unfortunately for Gremlin Leader, we are going to be intangible next turn. So that's actually amazing for us. Although the Wizard next turn could be a slight problem. Piercing Whale would not have actually reduced the damage there, so there's no point in playing it. Yeah, that's a lot of damage. I guess we have to kill you now. Seems fine. Yeah, we have the attack potion to help out for finishing if we need to. Looks like we're good, though. Everything seems to be in order here. Great first elite fight. Didn't have to use our resources. We get freaking Matryoshka. Our next 2 non-boss chests contain 2 relics instead of 1, giving us a pretty good reason to open that chest. Also alchemize. No, Elysium, I haven't sat down with Tales of Maj'Eyal again yet. Small chest, but it does have 2 relics inside. And I've already got the blue key, actually. Wait, I've already got the blue key. I think I still want it, though. Meal ticket Darkstone Periapt. Well, I guess that settles that we're opening another one. Because I'll get 6 max health and 2 relics from the next chest. Great question, Night Owl. No, the Matryoshka gives you a relic that is 75% chance to be a common relic and 25% chance to be an uncommon relic. It is not dependent on the type of treasure chest that you open. So there's an important thing. The bonus relic from this thing is never a rare relic, is I think important to highlight. And one of the reasons that this relic is actually less good than it seems on the surface, because it is typically just common relics you're getting. That said, common relics are still pretty good, and I love meal ticket here with membership cards, so I am perfectly happy with that. This is 50% chance to be Book of Stabbing. I'm going to upgrade Malaise now. It's not Book of Stabbing. It's the Slavers. Unload does the most damage. 14. Storm of Steel will only do 12. Okay, take Unload then. Currently we have 21, 35 damage. So if we can attack Potion into something actually good, we can get a kill right now. That's pretty good. Excellent. You love to see it. You do not love to see it. Help. Bummer. Ouch. Let's skip the flask here. And we'll kill you. And we're intangible next turn. Pay 1 health to not draw this again. Let's do that. Fine. Guess I'm resting. Oh, guess I'm not resting, is what I meant to say. Get meat on the bone and a fury in a bottle. Meaning resting is completely unnecessary. I'll take the die, so we have some AoE for the next elite fight. That's amazing. Guess resting is for losers. Upgrade. Coffee Dripper, come back. No, wait. Coffee Dripper, stay away from me, because curse is good? Question mark? No, it's fine. Let's upgrade this. The next elite fight against Book of Stabbing. Well, if it is Book of Stabbing, we have it covered at least. And then I died on turn 1. Now it's fine. Everything is fine. Maybe. think I need to take the 1 here. Seems unnecessary. Like, we should be able to set up our burner for 4 is the ideal value here, I believe. Oh, whoops. Never mind. Not that I had any block anyway. Deflect with 2 footworks? Yes, take that. My most broken combo in Packmaster ever. Well, there was the time I got my own card. The Baylor's Bash turns into the comfy chair. Yeah, I got like 8 stacks of the comfy chair, so all of our cards got duplicated like 8 times. That was pretty insane. That was absurd. Draw me some cards. Chevy Chevrolet, thanks for the Prime sub in 7 months. It's a crap draw. Dang. Oh well. It's book of stepping, so we're still mostly fine. Just gotta give it the old malaise, but yeah, then this happens. Good time for Liquid Memories Piercing Whale, I guess. Let's just go ahead and do that. We do intangible the big attack. That's good. Yeah, just nerf it. Get nerfed. Then there's no block cards, so that's kind of fine. Depending on one's definition of fine. Bronze tomato, huh? Second malaise or an acrobatics. Honestly, we're in real dire need of an acrobatics here. As much as I do like second malaise. I think we need some card draw pretty badly. So I'll take the acro. Bit of our Discovery Plus? Apparently not. Get Terror Plus and Deflect Plus. That's pretty good. And I'll take the Blessing of the Forge for the boss fight, because that could be a big deal. Like, we might use Blessing of the Forge on Discovery for the boss fight. What else am I upgrading here? We could upgrade Bouncing Flask, Footwork, or Acro. Acro looking like a pretty important upgrade. Give me +1 draw, please. Could also consider resting, genuinely, although I think with the Fairy in a Bottle, there's no need. This is our safety net from the Hyper Beam. Since we don't have the burner lined up for Hyper Beam, but we do have the burner lined up to block at least some of the nasty attacks from the automaton. So that part is nice. Do Poison Stab then malaise. It'd be better to do Poison Stab, Dash malaise, or maybe Defend malaise. Only 5 block, but a malaise for 1 actual energy. That's -2. 8 goes to 6. 6 goes to 4. So it's 4x2. I'll only take 3. Pretty cool with that. Yeah, I don't think we have the energy for Bouncing Flask here, unfortunately. Die and Alchemizer getting stolen, guaranteed. And that leaves us with precious little damage in the draw pile. Bit of a bummer. It's alright, we're getting some important debuffs done. Could draw now. There's no reason to at this point. Get rid of this. Catalyst. That could help with winning this. I think I need the backstab right now, though. Let's do some damage. Get rid of stuff. I rethink that Blessing of the Forge. Maybe now is the time. Okay, that's decent. Should have done that before with the Discovery, but here we are. You gotta die. Okay, you gotta die first then. Could be a long fight. Couple turns to prepare, though. Good. Hyper Beam next turn. Looking kind of bad. We block for a fair bit, at least. Definitely take some damage, but we don't use the Fury just yet. Coming into this fight, you want the burner on 0 if you want to block Hyper Beam. Not 1, but 0. Now it's a one-on-one. That could be important. Poison going. Definitely need poison to win this fight. I think we're good, actually, because we're intangible for the next multi-hit, and then we have Fairy in a Bottle for the Hyper Beam coming after that. So we still have a lot of time, actually. I know we're not doing damage that fast, but we have a lot of time. Oof. Uh-oh. Means we're probably losing the Fairy here. By Defend, Survivor, we block 39, right? We take 19? That wouldn't be it now. Wait, maybe, with the regen potion. Time for math. It's 11 plus 17. We have 17 more health. Yeah, we have 56 total. No, that would not be enough. Well then, Fairy, save me. Yeah, without having the burner on at least an even number, this fight would be tough. As it is, though, we get through without too much trouble, and we didn't even have to use the Fairy in a Bottle. That's pretty cool. I don't know how I dodged that second Hyper Beam without using it, but I did. Give me some more card draw. Neko is here now, huh? Yeah, but I don't want you now. I have Alchemize, Prepared, Deflect, Terror Plus, Tozu, or Philostone. I'm actually all about a Philostone here. That brings us to 5 energy. Sure, the enemies get extra strength, but we can just use our malaise to remove that extra strength. So I'm all about 5 energy here. I'm all about it. Let's do it. Silvermind, if I made a dad joke about our latest boss relic, would that leave chat to give off a philosopher's groan? I think it might. Yeah, the alchemized Suzu synergy is too hard to fight against. Can't do that. My shops are in bad spots. Don't like that. Do not like that. I guess we're sticking with this decay for probably some time. I'm okay with that. Yeah, I'm okay with that. Let's fight some elites. Does 5 energy change our card selections meaningfully? Yeah, we're now really into card draw. More acrobatics, more backflip, that sort of deal. The more card draw we can cram the deck with, the better. Double backstab. I'll just use this, actually. Sounds good. Just waiting more is better? Just for the burner. These are all nope. Catalyst would be good. Well-laid plans would be good. Rather than taking events, I think we should just be taking as many combats as possible, because we're still missing some important cards. The well-laid plans, the acrobatics, the backflips, the calculated gambles. And so if we don't take fights, we're not going to look at card rewards. Therefore, we cannot find the cards we need. Let's try to find the cards we need. Need more cards. Like a leg sweep. I would love an outmaneuver plus if I had well-laid plans, but we don't, and therefore I don't think it's actually any good. Leg sweep's good though. Leg sweep is good. More poison. Might hurt. A bit. This into adrenaline, maybe. Yes. You'll go to 34. We actually still take 4 here. More intangible. That's good. Here's some Brown. Thanks for the Prime sub in 33 months. Support. wasn't too bad. I'm gonna take one more whale. Not in love with it, but it's good. Two spikers makes it pretty hard to want to play die here. Although, it looks like I get to. Cool. Seed of the week does not count towards our streak. That's correct. As a seeded run. There's no way to know. I'm not cheating, for example. Not sure how long that fight is going to be. Let's go now. That's pretty good. We were looking for more acrobatics. We found an upgraded one to take on 5 energy here. That's fantastic. Okay, hopefully we can just set up this fight to be whatever we want. I'm going to dupe the after image to make that easier. Poisoned. Nerdlings. Potions. Cool. Probably one incense burner set to 4 going into the elite fight here, so that we can counter Reptomancer's turn 2 with that. Everybody else is less relevant. Giant head could be a problem. Giant head could definitely be a problem. What's better between Ghost and Fairy Potion? Ghost. Generally. It's the Ghost. One more for you. So you want to win next turn. Good. May not work. We'll see. Promising. Good. Okay, we have turn 2 immunity in the next fight. There's the gamble. Dodge roll plus is also tempting with this much dexterity, but we don't have a well-laid plans yet, so the more draw and manipulation we can get, the better. Pretty heavily rewarded for taking 5 combats. We got some really good cards. We got Acro plus Gamble Whale. Yeah, that's pretty good. That's pretty good, if you ask me. I'd like for you to attack me next turn, please. Fine. Oh, wait, that's not fine. I should have blocked more. Cool. Now we want to kill these back daggers. Or Corpse Explosion. Yeah! Or Corpse Explosion. Freaking sweet. Okay, that makes this a lot easier. No. Spooky. I'd like to get a kill here. By whale, it's 4-4. Take some damage. Calc first. Did get worse. Whatever. This is fine. The meat. The meat is here. I can swap this potion for a better potion. Different potion. Not better. Different. I don't think so. Take my blood vial. Will not take another piercing whale. Not until I get a well-laid plans. We're going to try to upgrade what? Footwork, of course. I'm also going to open this treasure chest to get the 2 relics inside, but we have to beat Giant Head first. Giant Head is tough. Giant Head is definitely a problem here. Our damage scaling is not that good. Yeah, we are definitely looking at a problem for this fight. Definitely looking at a problem. We'll wait on the malaise. Maybe that wasn't correct, but... keep that for later. That seems pretty good. Just gamble all this. Eh. Okay. Ow. Okay, that's better. Only a bit, though. Looking a little grim here, but we do have Wraith Form and Incense Burner coming around. There's Wraith Form. Okay. No, I can't afford that. Wraith Form, defend, neutralize, poison stab. 3 turns of intangible to work with here. Total. But yes, the damage is struggling, as you can see. Bane is helping. Bane is definitely helping. Don't have to do that much this turn, thankfully. Okay, we just barely cleared the giant head requirements. Not a very convincing fight, but we did it. We get a footwork plus or a reflex. Scale higher or draw faster? I think scale higher. Even more dexterity. Sounds great. It's also the upgraded card. Boom Shika Wow Wow with the 16 months. Those are good upgrades, too. Okay, feeling a bit better now. Let's see, I'm guessing... No, we want... Right, this path. Yeah, we want this path. Okay. Give me 2 relics and 6 max health, please. Get a Writhe, which is arguably a good curse. We get a Potion Belt, which is excellent. 45 gold with the membership card and an Akabeko. That was a very good treasure chest overall. Because we can always play the Writhe on turn 1. Just take 1 damage to draw more cards. Pretty good. Don't like that we're fighting Transient a second time here. It's kind of worrying. This Bouncing Flask has to get upgraded, too. If I'm going to tackle the late game properly. Use this. Purge the cards. Intangible. Not a bad turn to be intangible. One final turn, which is hopefully not a brick. That looks pretty bad, though. Spooky. That's spooky. Ow. Well, take 10, heal 12. I guess that was actually good. Seems fine. Any use for Blade Dance? I don't think so. Skip. Heal. The meal ticket. Meal heal. Another footwork is here. Adrenaline is here. Escape plan is here. If we need more damage, is Sadistic Nature unironically good? I think it might be. And Dupe Pot is definitely good. Start with this. Maybe buy Strawberry too. Yeah, card removal pretty good. I guess we lose the Decay, although you could argue for remove a strike, since we can play the Decay for 1 health and get rid of it. I think I'd rather remove the Decay, though. Don't buy these. There could be better stuff in the next shop. Alright, now I feel like we're ready for the end game. We do not have our burner set up this time, so we must be more careful. Oh. Interesting. The refund. Yeah. No refunds. Probably not missing enough health to make drinking the second one worth it. Oops. Let's turn hurt a bit. Maybe now we're missing enough health to make drinking the second one worth it. You know what? Let's do it. Yeah, I'd say now we're missing enough. Definitely. Yikes. Oh boy. Okay, that's terrifying. Let's gamble for 4? I think so. Yeah, because we need to get those acros. Acrobatics. Save the day. There's die. Good. Oh yeah, sadistic nature. Right, I can just kill you with melees directly. Forgot about sadistic nature there. I could have played that turn a bit differently. Remembering that. The actual damage. Energy there. Was 5 not enough? Ridiculous, I say. Here we go. Pretty good health leaving the fight, though. We get Snecko Skull. When we apply poison, apply 1 more. We get a freaking Entropic Brew. Many potions in 1. We get offered another Acrobatics. I'll take it. Asuki got Reptoed there. I can believe it. Reflex looks good. I don't have Ceramic Fish, right? So I can't do Reflex and a remove. Oh yeah, Ceramic Fish is right here. How many elites this act? That was 3. 3 elites. Oh wait, I can't afford that. I'm just dumb. Ignore me. We'll buy the reflex. Nice. I'm going to leave the money for next act, though, just in case I want to do something else, like buy a potion. Could bomb be worth it? I don't think so. I think our damage is going to pick up real quick. In a minute here. But first, we must get past Tim. I'll Dex Potion against you, friend. Refund. I thought they said no refunds. It was a lie. a big mistake, actually. Okay, don't play the backstab. That's fine. Oh, that works out. There we go. Noxious Fumes would be good here. Amongst other things. Not as good as well-laid plans would be, though. Will have essentially no strength heading into phase 2. That's pretty good. Just 2. 2 is fine. And we can even reset that by playing Piercing Wail here. 0. 0 strength for you. Poison, hello. Play 2 more cards, not 3 more, in which case I'm going to play 0 more. Alright, this is working. Last kerfuffle made it to 48 months, 4 heckin' years. Good morning to you. Quite a way to start your day. Nice tips. Catalyst, the blind Catalyst pick works out more often than you might expect. Surprisingly good. This Gamble needs a pick ready too. I just need less slime in the deck, apparently. Good lord. Terrible. Lime time. Next fight's going to be either Donu Deka or Awakened One. Burner on 3 sounds great. Yeah, Burner on 3 is good. GG. Donu and Deka seem like the scarier matchup. I don't disagree. Unfortunately, they are who we're fighting here. Could do Pot Alchemize and get 2 new potions. Doesn't seem worth it. Was that a sadistic nature kill? It sure was. Oh yes. Sure was. I'm gonna leave you for later. Oh, I should have used the Fear Potion, actually. It's fine. system is fine. Getting rid of all the artifact is good. Hurts though. Ow. Terrible turn. Not good. Use this now, actually. It's going badly. Or is it? I think this is going badly. No longer sure, though. Seems kind of fine. I don't want to take 5. Okay, one last strength buff from Donu, then they're dead. We're intangible for Dekka's next attack turn. This is decent. Weak. Okay, we'd like to end with incense on 4. That part's important, so we got to be a little bit careful with our poison application here. Just a bit. Die 2 turns from now. This looks good. Not this turn, but next turn. Currently you have 16 poison. Let's make it a little bit more. Here we go. Good news. We're moving to Act 4. We're going to have full health, full potion belts. 2 thump, 2 thump, 2 thump, a deep pulsing dread can be felt throughout the room. Is this the heart of the Spire, the source of this seed of the week? We prepare our knives, dealing 1978. A good year. Indeed. No need to rest here. We get a full heal from the meal ticket, so we can upgrade. Footwork is pretty good. Reflex is pretty good. Calculated gamble is pretty okay, too. Are the seeds guaranteed to be interesting in any way? No, there's no special properties that the seed of the week is chosen for. Oh yeah, we should upgrade Bouncing Flask, actually. Pretty important. That's our main damage. There's Fumes. There's Nightmare. Nightmare for 40 gold. Thorn's Potion is also pretty good damage, TBH. Nightmare, the sadistic nature. Just gotta draw them together. Take Thorn's Pot. Nice and easy. Is the seed of the week always silent? No, it rotates character every week. Every week is new. Yo, let's go. Like this first. And this, then this, I believe. Maybe whale first, then flask. Backstab you, malaise you. Totally immune to damage on this turn. Well, maybe not immune, but we don't care. Face this thing. Ouch. Definitely too many footworks here. That's all right, I suppose. None of our potions make a crucial difference here. We could dupe the defend. That would block for quite a bit, actually. It is 14 health, right? That's kind of a big deal. Still lose a bunch. Yeah, we'll do it. Dupe Bane doesn't kill, right? No, it does not. Ow. Ow. Even more. Double ow. Terrible. Nobody got me. I know Piercing Whale got me. Again, we'd like incense on 4 or 5. That might be tricky, actually. Or not 3 or 4, excuse me, not 4 or 5. Although we could maybe take 2 or 3. Or 1 or 2, rather. Words are hard. Stop there for the moment. Yikes. What do you mean, vacation? I mean it. 0 or 1, not 2 or 5. So next turn is fine. Let's do next turn. Got a parry. We're fine. Strike Dummy is whatever. Ancient Potion, though, with a Speed Potion is pretty potent. And I'll take a Deadly Poison Plus as well. That's 8 poison. Do I lose the Entropic Brew here? Or maybe the Fairy? I feel kind of scared getting rid of Fairy in a bottle, I'm going to be honest. Maybe with the incense set as it is, maybe the thing we lose is the Speed Potion here. Yeah, I think that's what I'm going to do. I'm going to lose the Speed Potion. We're just going to block Vuln here. Then I can drink 3 of these on turn 1. It's kind of important. Poison Pot, Cunning Pot. Okay, Poison Pot's pretty good. And footwork. I think I want the Centennial for next turn. I'm not going to play the Ride here. play 2 of these two of these shivs. Let's do that. Deal some damage here. 3 by 15. Good, we got the malaise. That's nice. Malaise do be nice. Oh. Please stop doing that. Malaise for 2 is enough, right? 30 damage. This is only 33. Really not that bad. Two energy left, let's draw. Good. Cool. This is going pretty well. This turn's kind of bad. Except I'm immune next turn, so it's not that bad. You just trip the artifact next turn. Yeah, this would have been a bad turn, but it's not. That's right, we got meat on the bone for next fight. Don't worry, Twitch chat. Yeah, we finally drawn through all the cards in the deck. There's still 35 of them. A lot of cards. Good here. Play this strike. Good turn to draw that Shiv, I guess. Slice is still happening. Just have to make it through this cycle. 4 by 15. Guess what? Piercing Whale is here. Looks like a GG to me. Seems great. Yeah, we never die next turn either. Seems really great. That's actually a really bad roll, though. What have I done? No, we're fine. Ow. But then, the poison. The poison, dear Twitch chat. GG. Also, I would have been immune again, so I don't even die next turn, right? Yeah, we got this locked in. GG. Really glad we purchased this thing early on, the Incense Burner. That was really worth it. GG. Not too bad. Not too bad. Deck was slow and steady, yes. And we needed all 5 energy to keep up the steadiness, right? Without actually having 5 energy, this deck cannot play the scaling powers and the cards that scale on the same turn, or often enough to really get going. But with 2 energy relics, the Curse Key and the Philo Stone, that worked out just fine. GG. GG. I think that's submitted. Am I actually a dad? No, I just play one on TV. I do not have any offspring at this time. Let's see, what did this run clock in at here? Yeah, what, Twitch chat, has it been done? The Spire sleepeth, and so shall I. GG. 1 hour, 34 minutes was the final time. 44 card special. That's a chunky deck. Four footworks definitely saved the day, though. Did we finish Elden Ring? We sure did. Final playthrough clocked in at 116 hours for the full game and DLC. We had 696 deaths, I think, across all of that, too. Very fun game. All right, Twitch chat, I'm pretty happy with our Spire runs here. I do want to dedicate some proper time to Pokerogue, because we might be able to fit in a full run if we start early here. So that's what we're going to be doing in a few minutes after a break, is a game we first checked out on stream anyway, last week on Saturday. It's a roguelike or roguelite game where you use Pokemon mechanics in a Pokemon fan game. It's pretty cool, actually. I'm going to be showing that off, switching to that in just a few minutes. But before that happens, Twitch chat, it's break time. Going to refill the leg, stretch the water. How did I know I didn't need to damage scale more this run? With the sadistic nature, I feel like we had enough. And as you can see, we were able to kill the heart in 10 turns, which is about what I estimated. It's kind of a calculation of your damage per turn and how many turns you get to survive against heart. And in this case, we had a huge advantage in survival. I didn't think we needed to do that much damage because we could win, we can survive for a very long time. What does Ascender's Bane count as? It is a special card. Every run has one special card listed, or more sometimes, but it's the Ascender's Bane that is the special. Extra special. All right, Twitch chat, back in a few minutes. When I return, we're starting a new Pokemon adventure. BRB. 10-turn heart fight is the fastest win so far, Suzuki. Speedrun champion. Yeah! All right. Well, maybe the other players didn't buy the Thorns potion, I guess. I don't know. But yeah, without seemingly any catalyst available or other methods of massive spike damage, I guess it makes sense that it would have taken a while to kill Heart. Anyhow, Twitch chat, back in a few. Don't go nowhere. Alrighty, Twitch, we are back. Welcome back. Die, Dirty Bum Die, thanks for the full year of support. And welcome back, one and all, to Pokerogue. Did I see that one of the Pokerogue devs was in my Discord? I did not notice that. That's pretty cool. This game is under active development. There's a fairly large team of people that are essentially donating their time to create the game that we know as Pokerogue, an attempt to make a roguelike out of a Pokemon game. And I think this is a pretty fantastic creation. I wouldn't call it perfect. I have some minor nitpicks that I don't think everybody would agree with anyway, so ultimately I think it's a pretty dang good game. 6 billion battles won, that's right. Across all the people playing, I don't doubt it at all. As you can see, there's about 20,000 consecutive players currently. And you can join them if you want to at Pokerogue.net. This game is completely free to play, because any amount of charging money anywhere in the process would bring the wrath of Nintendo, for sure. So in order for this game to stay alive, it must always be completely free. No charge whatsoever, because otherwise the whole copyright thing becomes a bit of an issue now, doesn't it? But yeah, you can expect this game to be always free, as long as it's still here, which may not be forever. So why not give it a shot? Can't even create a Patreon, that's right. Even an indirect means of accumulating funding would be too much. So it's just a labor of love, and there's a lot of love in this game, too. This is a Pokemon game where you can collect all of the Pokemon. Oops, you can also spill water on your desk. 1 second, Twitch chat. Okay. Situation has been resolved. And our controller's working. Perfect. So do I have a clear yet? We don't have a clear on the save file I made for stream. I have beaten Pokerogue before. I probably have about 100 hours of this game, actually. I've played a fair bit, because I think it's pretty addicting. What I'd like to show off today are at least attempts to win the game with just the basic starters you're allowed to have from a fresh save file. So that is just the vanilla starting Pokemon from all 9 generations. They have 10 in all IVs, and they have no egg moves. That makes them relatively weak by Pokerogue standards. Meta progression in this game takes the form of the Pokemon that you catch. Every time you catch a Pokemon on a run, you're able to add that Pokemon with its IV values to your permanent starting roster, and it can be unlocked as a new option to start with. So the more Pokerogue you play, and the more Pokemon you catch, or the more eggs you hatch, the more different Mons you'll have available, and the more powerful Mons you'll have available to start with. How's it going, Zanfizz? Totodile is our Watermon. I can get behind that. We haven't done a Totodile run. I wanted to try Turtwig. And then we should try something relatively fast for a fire starter. Scorbunny or Torchic. What do you think, Twitch chat? Cinderace or Blaziken? Skeledirge is definitely the, probably the easiest message. What did you say, Tom? My bad there. Says, after the last stream, one of the Pokerogue devs has requested feedback on the game in the Discord. Can I give a shout out to anyone wanting to give feedback on the game? Can give so in the Pokerogue thread of the game discussion forum in our Discord. Oh, cool. I will give a shout out. I'm actually going to give the devs a detailed write-up, I think. My own thoughts as a detailed rogue player. What I would like to see Pokerogue have. Lots of Blaziken shoutouts. Let's do a Torchic run. So these will be our 3 starters. Don't know if this is good enough. We're gonna find out. Let us embark on a new Pokemon journey. Yeah, it is possible that this game gets taken down, which would definitely shut down development of it if Nintendo were to file a cease and desist, which is within their right, I believe. That said, yeah, the code is open source, and there's many local copies across the internet, so it would still be possible to acquire copies of the game in its last state of development, if that were to occur. But yeah, I hope that does not occur, because this game is really well done, I think. So we jump straight into our first wild encounter here. Basically, the general format is that we play through a series of wild Pokemon encounters comprising 10 floors. And then on the 10th floor, we'll have either a boss Pokemon or a gym leader, depending on the floor count. Along the way, we might also encounter trainers. Will have their own Pokemon and challenge us to battles that give money rewards. After each floor, we are... Hello, controller? OBS just break? Heck. I think we're good. You can see me and hear me just fine. Okay, I can no longer see me, is the problem here. But as long as you can see me, that's probably fine. All right, let me get the Pokeballs then. A performance issue too. Oh, I'm pretty sure I got to restart. The screen's not updating. Okay. Yeah, I have to restart something. Probably OBS. Sure looks like OBS crashed. At least partially crashed. So I'm going to restart OBS here at Twitch chat and Pokerogue. And the stream will go down very briefly. I'm not going to do a full PC restart, but this will take the stream down briefly. BRB.